What's your financial goal?
You want more money? Turn what you know into dough. Start hanging out with the people who have it. You create wealth on your own terms. It is not only your rights, but your duty to build wealth.
You are fiscally fabulous.
And it's time to enjoy your legacy.
You're listening to Fiscally Fabulous with Dr. Teresa R. Martin, Esquire, a podcast that aims to provide you with the tools, guidance, and encouragement you need to build your wealth, enjoy your wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. Dr. Martin is an accomplished attorney, speaker, business consultant, and real estate strategist, an all-around self-made success who provides highly sought-after expert consulting in the creation, growth, and maintenance of generational wealth.
All right, everyone, this is Dr. T, your favorite legal business and real estate strategist, and I am back with Push Beyond Your Limits, Meet the Author series. This is where I introduce each of the authors and their related chapter topics as a preview of what you as a reader will learn from reading the book. Today, I am so excited to have with us Shanita P. Williamson, and her chapter title in Push Beyond Your Limits is Journey to Becoming Debt-Free. Shanita, welcome to the call.
Thank you, Teresa.
I am so excited to have you on here because I know everybody is just dying to hear about your journey to becoming debt-free. Shanita, breaking free from debt is definitely a significant achievement. Okay, that's just like super amazing in and of itself and what we all strive for. So can you share a turning point where implementing the strategies that you discuss in your chapter, how that led you to take charge of your financial journey and embark on the path to debt-free?
You invited me to an event in Manhattan in 2016. And later, a few months later, we met at a 3-day event in East Elmhurst, New York. And I had to answer a question on a form regarding what was stopping me from moving forward business-wise. And I had to, unfortunately, answer a question regarding my credit and my finances.
And that was something that made you feel uncomfortable about that?
Yes, I was uncomfortable and embarrassed because I looked at everyone was doing well. Everyone had businesses and it seems like everyone was doing well financially and I wasn't.
Yeah, it always seems like that, right? It always seems like that. I always tell people my transformation with the ESQ and everything after 9/11, how I went from 780 credit score to 437, how I couldn't go to the bank to get money without a gun. I said all that stuff. And the whole concept of it is that we all face some type of challenges with our credit, but it is an embarrassing position to take, especially when you're embarking upon entrepreneurship or you're trying to go in front of others who seem like they got it going on, right? But we don't really know what's going on because they don't reveal their bank account. They don't reveal their true credit report, right? I can say anything, but only our CPAs know the real deal, right? I can understand now. But what I do want to talk about, Shanita, is that journey to becoming debt-free definitely suggests an empowering process, right? So could you provide a glimpse into some actionable steps that you outlined that women entrepreneurs can follow to help them take control of their financial destiny and help them emerge to become debt-free?
Put an emergency fund aside. They say pay yourself first. Put a portion of your money aside. What I did, it was every 2 weeks, because in my budget, I could afford to put $250 out of my paycheck every 2 weeks. And I did that for about 2 years straight. And that helped a lot.
Wow. And we know that debt can be a heavy burden, especially for entrepreneurs. And then we're not even going to talk about women entrepreneurs, right? So in your chapter, what practical insights or mindset shifts, I want to say, do you offer to help women entrepreneurs, help them navigate their debt and make some strategic decisions to help them eventually achieve that goal of financial liberation?
Learn to say no. It could be no to that car. It was an easy decision for me. It was hard, but it was an easy decision. I did not care to be stuck with a car note at all. And I would say just definitely say no to those purchases. If you don't need it, you don't get it. And again, have that mindset of definitely putting that money aside and not buying that car because you just want to look good or the next person's driving the next car. Just definitely, again, just keep that mindset that you need to save money And you never know what's going to happen. You never know any type of emergency may happen if you may get hit by a car, or I got struck by a Jeep one year and I didn't have money put aside that time. And do you have something like that happens to me again? I had money put aside. You never know what emergency may happen.
Yeah, you never know what life throws your way. And I love the fact that you said no, right? That power of no. And I always tell people no is a complete sentence. It's no.
And then never
You
know.
need an explanation. You don't have to know why. It's no. And so I do think the power of no is a great mindset shift, especially for women, because it's hard for women to say no, because we are nurturers by nature and we want to be people pleasers. And it's hard for us to say no. And I think what you mentioned in your mindset shift, just harnessing the power of no, I think that can take a lot of women a long way. So thank you for sharing that.
Are you ready to conquer new horizons and elevate your journey with this game-changing guide? Introducing the transformational catalyst you've craved for. Push beyond your limits. Envision unlocking your full potential, paving the way to extraordinary success. Your voyage to triumph commences today. This isn't merely a book. It's your navigational chart to success. Fuel your ambition and learn from those who've defied the odds just like you. Turn aspirations into achievements. Grab Push Beyond Your Limits on Amazon and enjoyyourlegacy.com. Don't wait to elevate your journey of entrepreneurial success.
Before we end, I do want to really just hone in a little bit about your chapter title resonates with those striving for financial freedom, right? And a journey to becoming debt-free is definitely, like I said in the beginning, it's a remarkable achievement. It's what we all strive for, right? So how have you experienced personal growth and or professional empowerment by reclaiming control over your finances?
I'm more confident in myself. I'm able to walk into a bank and walk at the Chase Bank in Manhattan and pulling out money out of the bank, and the lady eyes popped. She just, I can't believe you're a Black woman and you're coming into a bank in Madison Square and you got that much money. And she asked me, do you want to take out some more money? And I was like, no, but that felt good. She asked me how much money you want to take. I said, I'm going to write it down. I'm not going to tell you how much money I want to take. I'll write down the amount. So now that's pretty deep, because as Black women, we should have more money than even more. Money's not everything, but we should have a savings.
Let me say this. Money is useless until it's used. Okay? Money is useless until it's used. The love of money, we know that it's the root of all evil and things of that sort. It's the power of what money can do. It's not money itself, right? Because like I mentioned, money is useless until it's used. So I like the fact that even in your confidence, in your comfort, you was a little bit uncomfortable with saying that number. So you had to write it down. You had to write it down. And so I like that as well, because even as we grow to different levels, obviously our confidence also has to level up. When you became first, we started where you said you went to an event and you felt uncomfortable, or you felt embarrassed, or you felt some kind of way at that position in your life. And now we fast forward, right? Now there's a different type of uncomfortability, if you will, right? It's not embarrassment, it's confidence, but it's also some type of discomfort. And so I like the fact that you just highlighted, without me even trying to highlight, that we go through different journeys. And your journey to becoming debt-free is such a remarkable feat. That's why I keep saying it, because I love the title itself of your chapter, but I also like your journey and you sharing your journey. So before we end, tell the potential readers out there who haven't yet picked up the book at enjoyyourlegacy.com, I'll tell them why they should pick up the book and why they should specifically read your chapter.
You can pick up my book, because my book was definitely one of sweat, tears, buses, and trains to New York, and perseverance. Definitely my journey is a very interesting one. And I just, no matter what you went through, what background you came from, you can make it. And I'm the prime example.
Awesome. And I am a testament to from whence Shanita came, right? Because even in writing her chapter, it was therapeutic for her, right? It was just like, because you have to relive some things, right? So sometimes I always tell people, you go from stages to pages to engages, right? And so all these different things, you got to be transparent. You got to let people know, because there's a message in our mess, right? There's a testimony in the test, right? So all these things you shared, and I applaud you for working through it, right? Because there was a lot of times when he was like, I don't know if I can finish. I don't know. This is like a little hard. And then at the end of the journey, now people are going to read through your pages and they're going to say, I know somebody like that, or I was like that myself, or I'm going through that right now. And so that's what I really want to thank you about. So thank you so much, Shanita, for taking the time just to share a glimpse into your chapter and why people should pick up a copy of Push Beyond Your Limits. Everyone, if you have not yet picked up your copy, please go to enjoyyourlegacy.com or go on to Amazon and pick up a copy of Push Beyond Your Limits. Listen, you will hear from the authors, their experiences, their fears, how they overcame their fears of money and fear of success to be where they are right now. So you don't want to miss your chance to pick up your copy of Push Beyond Your Limits. This has been Dr. Teresa Martin, and I am your favorite legal business and real estate strategist, and I am signing off now so you can go pick up your copy of Push Beyond Your Limits. Have a good one. Chart.
This has been Fiscally Fabulous with Dr. Teresa R. Martin, Esquire. If you would like to learn more on how you can build generational wealth and leave a lasting legacy, go to www.enjoyyourlegacy.com and be sure to subscribe. Thank you for listening. Until next time.